Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday! Yay! For those of you who still work, anyway. This is a prophecy report for the week. It's been, I usually try to get these out on Monday. It's Friday now, and I've been busy with the Christmas thing. The whole gift shopping thing going on there, you know, for the family. And so I haven't been able to get to it until today. We've got it all done, and I'm all ready for Christmas. I hope you are too. It's just next Wednesday. Okay, the date is 12/20/2013, December 20th. Tomorrow is the winter solstice. It's a high occult holiday, and we pray that many of you will be safe for this weekend. You'll be driving and going to visit your parents and grandparents and so on and so forth. So take care while out there on the road. Okay, let's get into our, we got several news stories this week that fulfill prophecy. I give you the news headlines and the prophecy that they fulfill in this particular, in all my prophecy report videos. That's what I do. So the first one is a fulfillment of Psalm 9:17, where anybody that forgets God, what happens to them and what is their ultimate eternal destiny. So if you want to look that up and see what happens to the wicked, it's Psalm 9:17. This one comes from the Air Force. It says, Air Force removes nativity scene. Jesus has been kicked off of Shaw Air Force Base in South Carolina, according to some organization. So I hope they realize this, they recognize their situation and reverse course. And hopefully they'll have a good outcome in that one. All right, the next one is a fulfillment of Jeremiah 50:23. It's a description of what happens to the hammer of the whole earth. And the article says U.S. sells remaining General Motors stake. Now they've lost, I think, something like $10 billion in this particular stock buying situation. Yeah, $10.5 billion in their GM bailout. I wrote an article not to bail out GM, and they did it anyway, and against mine and a lot of others' recommendation that they do not do that, and they did it anyway, and they wound up losing $10.5 billion. So keywords to, I didn't give you the keywords to the previous article, but you can find it by typing in Air Force removes, and the GM bailout loss is U.S. sells remaining. That should get you there. And moving right along to the now this one is a pretty big time. It's a win for the First Amendment people. It's New York's top court rules. Fox reporter cannot be forced to reveal sources in Colorado. That's a big win for First Amendment people. But it's also a fulfillment of Jeremiah 51:46, ruler against ruler. You got the New York court against the Colorado court. And this woman was facing jail time because she wasn't going to release the name of her sources. It had to do with the movie theater shooting in Aurora, Colorado. And First Amendment people won on that one, so that's good. I have been praying for the last 6-8 months for the persecuted Christians in all parts of the world, and Burma, the Sudan especially, got me started on that. And this next news article makes you sick to your stomach. Now it reads, Christians are being burned alive, beheaded, crucified, and tortured to death, and also imprisoned in shipping containers. Now this fulfills John 16:2. People that think they're doing God a service by murdering Christians. So pray for the persecuted church. Now, I don't pray for the Laodicean church. I don't pray for those that claim to be Christians and are not. I only pray for the true Christian born-again church. And I would appreciate you if you did the same. Okay, this was a Bill Riley catch. He caught Al Sharpton in a deceptive video. Now this fulfills 2 Timothy 3:13, and we all know about Mr. Sharpton and Jesse James Jackson and Jesse Jackson, and they're coming out and rioting and not rioting, but rallying against basically bogus stuff like the Tyronn Lewis thing, here in St. Petersburg, which caused riots, and the James, not James, but Zimmerman trial and acquittal, and Tawana Brawley et al. These people are have an agenda. They don't come out against, they had what was it, the Duke Lacrosse players, I think they were down there, and rallying against them, that individuals that eventually were totally acquitted. They didn't even go to trial. They didn't even put them on trial because they were so not guilty of anything. Okay, keywords are Sharpton deceptive video, and it fulfills 2 Timothy 3:13 about deceivers. All right, now this last one is just come up a day or two ago. It's about the Phil Robertson situation, where the left-wing media, being full of hypocrisy that they always are character assassinating Phil Robertson. Now, Perry Stone said in a recent, not too recent, maybe a year and a half ago, a video, that an end-time trigger was violence against the righteous. And so if you, you know the story. It's all over the press. It's all over the talk radio. Just type in Phil Robertson rant, should get you there. Because it's all over the place. It's one of the top stories in the last 3 days. It's just gone absolutely viral. Again, Perry Stone says that violence against the righteous is an end-time trigger, and what they've been doing to Phil Robertson is called character assassination. So that's the prophecy report for today. Will not be one next week because of the holidays, and don't forget that we want you to be saved. We want you to come to know Jesus. And you can read how to do that in the description box down below. It just says show all or show more or something like that. Okay, the Eagle will be back, but not next week. If the Lord be willing and the creek don't rise. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.